can't heave.
I am heaving. There's something wrong. There's something wrong.
You haven't had your shredded wheat this morning.
There's something wrong. There's something holding it.
It's not full. Quite relaxing actually. Go on, you're getting there.
It doesn't usually take this long.
What way are you doing it?
No idea why this was working so well.
Quite hard work holding this camera.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the Grenadines and the first week of our holiday with daughter Millie.
Yes, it really is a holiday when someone comes to stay. As Liverpool's, people might think you're on full-time holiday, but it's not really like that.
No, it isn't. So this was a welcome vacation for all of us. I hope you like the film. Coming up, island hopping in the Grenadines, Caribbean sailing at its best. Climbing to the top of the mountain for the view. And swimming with turtles in possibly the best anchorage we've ever been to. We begin in St Lucia, and more specifically, the very pretty fishing village of Soufriere. The jacarandas are in full bloom, adding to the colour of the island. And every houseplant you have ever tried to nurture is growing wild here, along with some other, less picturesque plant life. From time to time, the whole anchorage is smothered in sargassum. Luckily, it doesn't stay long, and anyway, this is the day we pick up our daughter Millie. So we're going ashore to explore St Lucia inland.
It smells lovely actually.
Our first stop is a gentle walk through a botanical garden to a viewpoint.
Millie's arrived, so it's raining. Always rains when Millie arrives.
There is something about that. But it's refreshing rain. Thank you, Millie. It's true, we do need a break in the high pressure, but we also want to see the view. Can we do both?
This is the Tet Pool walk. It's just a short one. It's very pretty. I'm hoping we don't get too wet.
It is a pretty and quite manicured walk, typical in this more touristy Caribbean island. But there is an opportunity for scrumping, not to be missed, obviously.
Judy can't resist. You're going in there already, you're going to make a mess.
I don't mind. Tastes delicious. There's something T.S. Eliot about this, isn't there, really? Eating peaches. Or mangoes in this case. Ugh. And heaven it is, even in the rain. You can't come to St Lucia and not see the pitons. You can climb them if you want to. You need a guide, and it takes about 5 hours. But maybe not on the first day of a holiday. Instead, we're heading south. Our plan for the next week or so is a trip around St Vincent and the Grenadines. Plenty of sailing and snorkelling. Our first planned stop is a tiny anchorage with room for just half a dozen boats.
Oh, we're leaving the pitons in our wake. We're under full sail, doing 8 knots. Perfect conditions, really lovely sea state here as well. This channel between St Vincent and St Lucia can get a bit rough. It was a bit lumpy on the way up, bashing into it, but perfect now, so can't say fairer than that. Going to enjoy this sail. Should take us about 5 or 6 hours, and we're going to stop off in a lovely place, hopefully, in St Vincent. We found a little bay to stay in for the night.
As we get close, it looks like a rain cloud is looming ominously over the island. Now that could spoil our day. Well, luckily the rain didn't hit us, and instead we've got a fantastic evening. We've had a beautiful day, a really good sail down from St Lucia, and now here we are in St Vincent. I'm looking forward to having a good week here too. It is, wow, look at this. It's just completely calm.
Yeah. Whatever side you like, doesn't matter. Okay, let's say this side then. Yeah.
So you taking all the slack?
I will do.
The bay is owned, or at least run, by Zico, who is waiting for us by one of his boys.
Yeah.
Now, we don't usually take boys, we prefer anchoring. But St Vincent has a bit of a reputation for theft and in some cases violence against people on boats. So this way, Zico tells us that for a small fee, we'll be looked after.
Small before we only sell souvenir. Now we're doing a bit of everything.
Good.
We're doing dinners, we're doing tours.
Yeah.
I used to give Orlando business by doing the moorings, and they told me I need to do my own. So I said thank you.
Yeah.
I save my pocket money and I put them down. The hardest part for me of doing the mooring is the chain, because you know chain is very expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe for like a length from right here to about there is like 500 easy.
Yeah.
And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 moorings.
Yeah.
Because
It's good if you can involve as much of the local community here as possible, so they know and they're supportive, and yeah, it makes everyone feel safe, doesn't it, to have that?
that's how you feel when you come here.
Yeah.
You feel safe. It's like we welcome you to our home. No one do it, and we do it so we can make you feel a little bit safe, because from the past years, St. Vincent was like a danger zone. Now, many boats tell other captains, in here is the safe zone, in here is the safe zone. And navally, you always hear good remarks about us, Frankie and Zico.
Yeah.
So again,
Many local yachts still don't stop here, which is a pity, because St Vincent is beautiful. There are also more regular police patrols along the coastline since COVID. But still, there are no restaurants, no beach bars. Somehow, the St Vincent mainland got a little bit lost. Just as well then that we take up Zico's offer of dinner at his house.
then we have the tomato that grow in our garden, the salad grow here, the plantain. The only thing that is not growing here is the rice and the bean. Different from that, everything is here. And the barbecue sauce is what Mama make. It's a homemade barbecue sauce.
It's not cheap, but it is good local food.
I want to see the bats.
I'm not sure you'll see them.
They'll just fly at your face.
Yeah.
Crabs.
The other local attraction here is the Bat Cave. And actually we do see them, but first we hear them.
They're right there in there. Oh wow, I can see their wings.
We're lucky again with the sailing. Flat water, breeze and sunshine. I could get used to this. We're heading to the next island in the chain, Beckway. It couldn't be more different from the mainland. It's a big bay. We've been here before, anchoring in the south. This time we opt for the north to be closer to the town. You just have to leave room for the ferries coming through. There's a good dinghy dock and lots of fishing. Bequay is a bit of a jewel in the Grenadines. The main promenade is full of colourful shops and handicraft stalls. And there's even, wait for it, a washing machine.
It's Maria's Cafe and Maria's Laundry.
Oh yeah, okay. Better check that out then.
Yeah.
And bags.
My obsession with bags continues.
Yeah, buying touristy things. You're a bad influence, Millie.
I'm a tourist, it's loud.
I like those bigger ones actually.
I like that yellow one.
But we are actually here to check in, but beware, do it early.
And the thing you've got to work out about Bequay is that they're open till 6. It says they're all open till 6. The official hours are till 4. So if you come, as we did, at 4:30, you get charged a lot of money for overtime. So that's a mistake. I'll do that again.
Don't do that again. Don't do it in St Lucia either.
Right.
The next morning, more rain clouds.
I think we will get rained on at some point, but it's warm rain at least, so that's not so bad. And there's a nice viewpoint at the top of that mountain if the cloud stays off long enough to actually see it, so we'll see.
Thanks to the ferries, Bequay has plenty of tourists and walks. You can even get a local dog to come with you. This is Princess Margaret's Walk, which goes all round the beautiful bay. The rain, and it did rain of course, is refreshing. We are quite taken by this place. Bequay used to be a whaling station, reflected by the decor of this local restaurant. And it has an extra appeal for those who partake in the thriving drugs trade. Yes, smoking is legal and encouraged because the government makes a tidy buck out of cannabis sales.
Yeah, go down the hard bit of the sand, yeah. How are the doggies?
We just seem to be picking up dogs.
Millie's the Pied Piper. Dogs always come with her. Got 3 now.
Hey baby. Hey baby.
We are heading along the boardwalks and the beach, and even this early in the morning, there are beach bars open.
Is that good? Swinging bar still?
It is. At least you're not quite sure whether it's you or the rum, are you, after a while? I think you could have barbecue up here.
Yeah, not today though. We're the only ones on the beach.
Well, it is Saturday.
Oh, us and the dogs.
Yeah.
Well, there's a ferry coming in.
Yeah, that's the yellow one. It likes to announce its entrance.
At the end of the beach, we head inland and get ready for the climb. It isn't a long way, but the gradient is tough.
This is steep.
The rain has stopped, but now we're just wet from sweat because it's very humid. Coming. This is the final rock climb.
This is the highest point on the island. the bay on one side and the view out to the Grenadines on the other. We take a more gradual route down around the back of the island. Amazingly, the dogs are still with us. Then we finally return to the sea, where we all need a bit of a dip.
Cooling swim. I know we took you too far, didn't we?
Our next stop is the island of Canwan, another large bay but very shallow. You can anchor anywhere, but be careful of the approach. There are reefs. A good place for Steve to work on the boat. Well, there had to be some boat jobs in this episode.
We've been enjoying using the Blue 3 hooker system for exploring the reefs, but I want to make use of the clear water here for doing a bit of hull cleaning. It really is great for this. Half an hour and I've got one side completely done. This is a job that would normally take me a week of snorkeling. And fitting anodes underwater isn't something I would attempt with a snorkel. With the Blue 3, it's easy.
In the evening, the perfect place for sundowners. Soho Beach House. We have promised Millie the ultimate diving experience for her holiday, and so our final stop this week is the Tobago Cays. There are lots of buoys, but you can also anchor if you get permission. It's a national park, so there's a fee of about $50 a night.
Very, very crowded in here. No anchor balls left, no mooring balls, so I'm just going to try and anchor with this lovely spot of white sand.
We anchor in quite a tricky spot with tide and very shallow water, and by the evening we have the place to ourselves. Barely room to swim under the keel. The water is perfect, reefs and tropical fish, but what we are really looking for are turtles. Yes, swimming with turtles is everything it's cracked up to be. I want to go back right now.
Yes, luckily enough, we are going to be coming back through here after hurricane season, and that will coincide with lobster season. And
Yep.
they do cook-ups on the beach there, so we'll stop for that.
Yeah, Millie will be sorry to miss that. She's gone back to the UK now, but not before we went to Mustique. So that's in the next episode.
It's incredible. You've got to watch that. It's not what you expect. Absolutely amazing.
It is. It's a lovely island. Which brings me to St Vincent, which has been a bit of a disappointment, I think. I'm not entirely surprised that people don't stop here. Yeah, it's expensive. You get hassled a little bit more, even just in the anchorage if you do just anchor out. Not in the bay that we went to, of course, but we're anchored out here now and there are people around. And yeah, it's just not a good vibe, is it? And they need to sort that out, I'm afraid.
It's not, yeah. It's a real shame because, yeah, just looking at it as you sail past, absolutely beautiful. I met a charter guy who's up and down here all the time before we came, and I was trying to get advice of best places to go, and he said, just stay clear of St Vincent, don't go there, because and then that's what he does. He just sails straight past. So yeah, real shame. So I hope they do get that sorted.
But we will be doing some more boat work. All those of you who want boat work, it'll be in the next episode.
Yeah, there's always boat work, and that Blue 3 is really making the underwater stuff really easy to do. Really pleased with that. I mean, great for recreational, you know, just swimming around the reef, obviously.
It is. Oh, no, it's great.
But yeah, to be able to go down and just do what I like on the boat, doesn't matter. It's been absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so it's been the best thing, really. Yeah. But we're heading for Grenada and that lovely green water, which I'm not entirely looking forward
in that
to.
Bay, yeah.
In that bay, but we have got to stay below the hurricane belt for the hurricane season, so we'll be going to Tobago and other places around.
We've got some nice places to visit.
So thank you very much to our patrons, thank you to our subscribers, and thank you for watching. And make sure you watch the next episode.
Thanks for watching.